Yo, what's going on, guys? Just your boy The Real Weedman. We are back for another video, and today we will be looking at a chapter theory for the next couple of chapters. And I'm basing off this theory off the last couple of chapters, like chapter 280, 281, and 282, because those chapters, in my opinion, literally explain the whole concept of Blue Lock, literally from the beginning. Now, these chapters I really do enjoy because it explains how Blue Lock has always worked with certain players to try and evolve them in the environment that they were in before. Now, I'm going to focus on multiple characters, mostly my boy Kaiser, Reen, and even Shido, and I'll talk about other interesting characters as well, like our boy Isagi. So if you guys do enjoy this video, please make sure to hit that like button down below, hit the subscribe button if you guys are new, and let's just get straight into this video now. I wanted to add, boys, I also did get this theory from someone else, and I asked permission to use this theory. So before you guys start saying in the comments I stole this theory or whatever, I got this theory. I got permission from the guy who made this theory to use it. So yeah, enjoy the video, boys. We all know that Reen, Shido, and Ness were geniuses from the start. They were misunderstood or stuck in environments that did not suit them. But we have prodigies like Kaiser and Isagi, which we know that they are not geniuses like them. They are prodigies, but they can adapt better than these geniuses. Now, let's just go into the geniuses. Now, we have Shido, who is misunderstood in the Blue Lock environment. Because of his playing style, he was totally aggressive and erratic. His vulgar, burnt out approach to soccer and the way he scored was almost impossible for many players to cope with. We see this countless times. This was when Atoshi Sei, a profile that I think lends himself exactly to a talented learner, unlocked Shido's potential during the U20 match, helping him to exploit his potential and understand himself. We see this in countless panels with Atoshi Sei saying, aim for a spot that blends both of those. Don't stop your inspiration. Visualize the best possible goal for this moment. Toshi Sei is a talented learner because it's not the first time he's recognized talent in great players. The first person who he was impressed with the most was his little brother Reen, which we now start to know. We know that Sei was the first to recognize all the potential in Reen. Reen was very obsessed with his brother because he wanted to surpass him as one of the best soccer players in the world, and he did everything in his power to help his soccer blossom for Reen. But once again, the Japanese environment and the mentality limited Reen's potential at that moment and his thirst to score. His best wasn't very good at that moment, and he was still misunderstood as a kid. And exactly what Ego explains in chapter 281, his genius didn't fit in society's norms, and without his talented learner, Itoshi Sei, Reen could not evolve. We know that Ego said that. Because you can't score like Sei, so we aren't winning. He's at loss for words. What these guys are saying are frustrating, but it's true. Without Sei's passes, he can't play the way he wants to play, and it's also true that Reen, the ace, is largely responsible for the team's inability to win. With that being said, during the PXG match or during the U20 match, when Reen reconnected with Isagi and Atoshi Sei, the two talented learners that are considered his rivals, it unlocked his potential, his inner genius once again. This enabled him to bring out the best in himself that he couldn't before. That's what Atoshi Sei is, and that's what Isagi Yuichi is. People who are able to follow these geniuses in their madness and adapt to them by developing and stealing techniques that already exist in the world of soccer. The talented learners, these are people who have playing styles that come from long preparation, a lot of knowledge, and a total understanding of the game. Their evolution is explosive, it's gradual, and they symbolize infinite development. We see this across Blue Lock in multiple chapters. They find methods that allow them to create new ways of playing. Without geniuses to revolutionize the sport, talented learners don't evolve at all. They need the ideas that geniuses bring to soccer to improve their ideas and their style of play. We see this countless times with Kaiser and Isagi. I'll go into that in a bit. Now, we have multiple talented learners. There's so many people who are talented. We have Shido, we have Reen, we have Kaiser. But Kaiser, in my opinion, he is currently the strongest and most dangerous talented learner among the Blue Lock stars. Kaiser wasn't born with the Kaiser impact. It's a tool that he developed all of his life using the abilities of his body and his knowledge of the ball, a weapon he has carved and shaped in his own image, like Isagi's volley. It doesn't come from a natural thirst for goal like Green or a talent like Nagi. It's not a talent that comes from nowhere. It's something Kaiser has fashioned, drawing inspiration from the real geniuses of the sport, using many skills and many knowledge from his experience in life. He uses those abilities for his full potential. Even getting the Kaiser impact, he understood that other things would have to come with it. Meta vision, solid physical abilities, a genius type midfielder able to understand his ideas like Ness. He has a similar evolution to Isagi. Just like Isagi, Kaiser is explainable. There's an explanation for the player he's become, unlike Rin, who's just not explainable. Nobody can understand Rin, not even his own brother Itoshi Sei. Players whose potential we can't understand or explain. Players who have the unique sense and point of total singularity that sets them apart from the rest and brings a new way of thinking or reflecting, or what we call geniuses. Magic, wanting to kill your opponent, wanting to cause chaos, or simply want to live life as a full-on striker. These are unique forms of singularity that expresses themselves on the pitch, and that is what Kaiser has been trying to do. That's what Loki has been trying to do. That's what Isagi is trying to do, and that is what Rin has been trying to do. Their soccer is unique to them, to their nature, and brings them something new to the sport. To understand these individuals, to help them evolve and innovate in the sport, we need talented learners, people who can let them express their way of life. And although we don't know much about Isagi's background, I am telling you right now, when we see his background, it is going to be exactly what I'm talking about with Kaiser and Rin. It is going to be something similar. It's literally going to be the same story as I am talking about. Now, there's also one more reason why Julian Loki is a genius and is keen to train Charles, because he wants Charles to evolve to be his biggest competition. He wants competition. He wants all the best players to play with them. We see in multiple panels. You came here to study? Come on. Just how long do you intend to just wing it? Let me help you. And if it wasn't for Loki and if it wasn't for these other players, Charles wouldn't be evolving. That's how I see Blue Lock working right now at the moment. Then again, this is just a theory, but in my opinion, this is just balancing prodigies versus geniuses. We need to see who the prodigies are and who the geniuses are. Like I said, I think the prodigies are Isagi and Kaiser. They are the ones who are gonna be the best players, especially Kaiser. He has so much talent, and the reason why is because they are able to adapt better. They're able to learn better. Even though these geniuses, they're creating these plays, they're creating stuff that have not been done before. These prodigies like Kaiser and Isagi are able to implement those things into their game better than Rin and Shiro can. As we saw in the very last chapter, Isagi is finally starting to realize and is starting to connect the puzzle pieces along with Kaiser. He knows that both of them are not geniuses, but he knows how to evolve in this game and how to use what they have in order to succeed in this game and in order to further develop in this match. Now, I think in the next chapter or the chapter after, the conclusion of this match is either a Kaiser or Isagi goal. It will end with a 3-2 score, with Bastard Munchen finally winning this game, defeating the overpowered team, which is PXG. I think that will be the result, and they will use this, and I'm telling you right now, they're gonna boost this analogy of prodigies versus geniuses. As we know, even our boy Eagle relates to Isagi so much on a higher level. He knows that Isagi is not a genius, but he can relate to him because Isagi right now on that field, along with Kaiser, are the two most dangerous players in Blue Lock, and that is gonna come true, and you guys will see in the next chapter. I do hope you guys enjoyed this theory video. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to hit that like button down below, hit that subscribe button if you guys are new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.